Hello everybody, hello, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today we are doing a reading for Pisces for the July energies. I apologize, my air conditioner is on. I'm doing this in the afternoon, but it's July 1st and I ran out of time. I have 2 more signs to get to for July energies. So typically in the morning I don't have to have the AC on, but it was 90 degrees today in Maine, so I have it on. But I did turn up my microphone sensitivity, so hopefully you can hear me okay. All right, so this is a general reading for the collective, not a one-to-one, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. My beautiful Pisces, I would love it if you would give this video a like, a thumbs up for me. That supports me and the channel. Nobody can see who likes any videos, so you don't need to worry about that. When you like it, it supports me. Even if you only, maybe 50% of it resonated with you, it really helps me if you like the video. Thank you so much. All right, so as many of you know, I follow Jamie Butler, the Everyday Medium, and she channels Maitland, who does updates for every month. The July update was up back probably a week ago or so. So I took some notes on the dates that she gave and different things. So I am going to recap that here in a condensed version. I will put a link to it in the description box. If you want to go listen to her entire video about the month of July, you can feel free to do so. Okay, so thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. The July description of the month, let's say, or the label, is the bridge month, straddling the 3D and 5D. I know I can definitely feel that, so maybe some of you can as well. I would love it if you comment. All right, so community and communication is really important for the month of July. Connecting with your neighbors, finding out if you can barter or trade things. That's going to be really important in the month of July. Know your neighbors. All right, the 2 chakras that are going to be highlighted in July are the throat chakra, which is blue, and the heart chakra, which is green. For the throat chakra, Maitland chose blue lace agate. For the heart chakra, she did choose pink quartz. Of course, pink quartz represents love, so I can see why she would do that. The hertz she recommends for July is 741 for detoxing and 528 to support the heart chakra. The animal she chose for the month of July is the mountain goat because they are agile and they can literally balance on the side of a jagged cliff. If you like to put the scents in your diffuser, she recommends for July 3 drops of clary sage, 4 drops of lavender, 5 drops of marjoram, and 1 drop of cypress. Okay, so the dates that she went over for July. July 3rd, which is coming right up on Thursday, is the day to journal, be creative with your art, your music, your drawing, your gardening. On July 3rd, whatever it is that makes your soul happy that you can do to be creative, you should do that. July 4th, which in America is Independence Day, this is Relationship Day. So relationships will be highlighted, relationships that you want to go further, relationships you want to nurture, as well as relationships you may want to let go of. July 6th is Spirit Communication Day, the best day to communicate with spirit, your guides, your gut, your intuition, best day to meditate. July 10th is the full moon in Capricorn. This will bring a spotlight on your career. So a few days before July 10th and a few days after, the energies on your career will be around. So if you're thinking about a change in your career, opening up a business, changing your website, things like that, you may find yourself just pondering those things on July 10th. July 13th, which is a Sunday, is Selfish Day, Self-Care Day, Self-Love Day. So the 13th is a good day to take some time alone by yourself to have some introspection about how you're feeling, where you are, where you want to be, and some retrospection. Where have you been? What have you accomplished? What do you still want to accomplish? Then she jumps to the 23rd for specifics. Now there's information between there, but not about dates. The 23rd of July is let your woo-woo shine. So if you're a Reiki master, a Reiki practitioner, a tarot reader, oracle reader, masseuse, hypnotist, whatever it is, this may be the day that you kind of discuss that with somebody you've never discussed it with. Be yourself, be authentic, and be creative on July 23rd. July 24th brings in the new moon in Cancer, which ushers in a softer, quieter, calmer energy. This is a great day to take some time completely alone, with nothing playing, just in quietness, quiet solitude, right? She asks us to spend at least 7 to 11 minutes alone, just in quiet contemplation. That could be candle gazing, it could be gazing at a bouquet of flowers, or just simply sitting there for 11 minutes, 7 to 11 minutes, and just listening to your gut, right? Just giving it some time alone. So from my animal oracles, I did pick a couple of cards out. She said mountain goat, but I don't have mountain goat in any of my decks, so I did pull out goat. This is number 28, which is a 10, which is completing a cycle, which reduces to a 1, starting a whole new cycle. Be resilient and adaptable to challenges. Okay, Pisces? So if you have any challenges in the month of July, think about the goat and call on the goat's energy. And then we have the ram. I chose to go ahead with this one because these rams are actually on the side of a mountain. Ram, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Never give up, right? All right, so now we enter the Pisces specific portion of the July energies. Okay, so Starry Beginnings by Cassie White is your overview card. All right, this is a number 4, or I'm sorry, 14, which is a 5, which is change. Stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, and be love. So this kind of goes along with those days where she said, take some alone time, take some time to meditate and connect, right? So Pisces, you want to stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, and be love. So this is kind of telling me that you may have some challenges coming in July. The next deck we used was the Healing Spirits Oracle by Gordon Smith. I love this card. Heal yourself to heal the world. And you see there's like an angel or a spirit inside this that looks like earth there with all the light that's shining out from it. This is number 9. 9s are accomplishment, right? So just like when you're on an airplane, they say you need to put your oxygen mask on before you can help anyone else. That's the idea with heal yourself to heal the world, right? Because we're all connected. So when we heal ourselves, when we meditate, when we focus, when we give love, we are actually sending out ripples of those effects everywhere. And then from the Healing Waters deck by Rebecca Campbell, Gentle Force. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Okay? So this, she's sitting right next to, it looks like sort of a cave with water in it. And it looks like she's holding something. Water can make, what do you call it? Like divots. Like if water drips in a spot, it will actually carve out the rock. But that takes years, hundreds, thousands, millions, right? So I want to also point out that you have consistency, persistence, patience in the long game. Here you have patience mentioned, perseverance. In this card you have resilience and be adaptable to challenges. So it does seem, Pisces, like there may be something that you're going to have to be persistent about, but also patient. And I know that would be hard, right? Patience is hard for all of us. All right, so stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, and be love. Heal yourself to heal the world. Be a gentle force. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. All right, now we're going to use the Gilded Tarot to see the tarot portion of your July message. All right. Okay, Spirit. What do you have for my Pisceans for their July message to add to what we already have had with the Oracle cards? The Hermit and the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. Three of Wands. That is a choice card. The Empress. Wow. Beautiful. All four queens energy there in the Empress. Feminine energy, masculine energy. Maybe some balance is going to be needed between those. Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups. All right, let's take these in the order in which they came out. So your first card out is the Hermit. This card represents Virgo. This is a 9. You have a lot of 9s in here. All right, so the Hermit is recommending or representing time to yourself, time to think, time to meditate, time to plan, right? But the lantern lights his way. You can see the lantern is showing him that there is a snake in front of him. That snake is also in the infinity symbol, right? So when we take time to listen to our guides, to listen to our gut, we do feel like there is a light there, right? We get thoughts, ideas, you know, we feel like we want to do something or say something. That is inspiration. And how we get that is by tuning in. Then you have the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is a 5. This is change. This looks like a Pope, but this is religious beliefs, tradition. You could possibly be wanting to break with tradition. This is wisdom. This is education. This is classes. So maybe there's something that you want to learn more about. These are both going in the same direction, by the way. Then you have the Three of Wands. Wands are action and passion. So threes are creation and collaboration. Who is it that you want to create and collaborate with? How are you going to make that choice? This is a choice card, even though it's a 3, not a 2. He has 2 wands firmly planted behind him, like, okay, this is what I know. And the 1 wand he's holding in front of him, this is what is the unknown or unknown to me. Thank you, Spirit. They've never given it to me like that before, but you may have a choice. And it's so funny because they look like they're going right toward that 3 choice card. And my guides never give me something if it doesn't have meaning for someone, right? So the Hermit lighting the way, the Hierophant getting the education, the knowledge, the wisdom in order to make the right choice. That's all masculine energy there. Then in comes this beautiful Empress, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, all 4 queens, all of this power of feminine energy here, balancing things out with all the masculine thoughts, the masculine doing, right? The masculine wisdom, strength, what else, Spirit? Organization, right? Organizations. And in she comes to balance it out, Pisces. The Empress, beautiful. This is a 3, also creation and collaboration. And then you have another 9, the 9 of Wands. Sometimes this is called the Wounded Warrior card. He has put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, a lot of action and passion. He's getting ready to put his 9th wand in the ground. This is in front of him. You see some similarities between this card having the wands behind him, him having these wands behind him, but they both have 1 wand in front. So Spirit is kind of giving me that you need to look forward, even though something is unknown, or, you know, the outcome isn't specifically known to you, that making that choice to go forward in wisdom and after you have consulted your guides and your intuition, that, is probably, no, Spirit is saying yes. Moving forward once you have all of the knowledge and information that you need to make that choice, right? Two of Cups, bringing in a little bit more feminine energy. This is masculine and feminine balance. So we have only one female here. All these 4 male cards, but she is very strong with all 4 queens energy. Then you have the balance of partnership, 2 of Cups. Cups being water signs, of which you are one. Male and female, right? Masculine, feminine. There's a rainbow between those cups. They're just kind of looking at each other with their third eyes both lit up, highlighting the full moon. Full moon on July 10th, okay? So it looks like some balance between masculine and feminine is going to be needed, my beautiful Pisces. And remember, gentle force, being consistent, being persistent, persevering, but not forgetting, heal yourself to heal the world. Not forgetting to stay strong and be that guiding light, okay? The Hermit, the Hierophant. So Virgo, Taurus coming through. Yeah, be the gentle force. I love that. Let's see if there is just any other thing that Spirit wants to bring through with the mini Gilded Tarot. Let's see if there's anything else. I mean, I think this is a great reading already. Moving forward, but moving forward in wisdom, moving forward with patience and perseverance. There's another 3. Your reading is full of 9s and 3s. Okay. All right, Spirit. Anything else? 3 of Pentacles just came out. That's creation and collaboration. What is your next thing going to be? Remember the 3 of Wands with the 2 wands behind of what he knows, he or she knows, and the 9 of Wands with the 8 wands behind and the 1 wand in front, the unknown. It could be taking a leap of faith. Could be taking a leap of faith. All right, let's see here. Anything else from this mini Gilded Tarot? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. So it could be something to do with work. Oh my gosh, and now you have double Empress. Okay, so the first 2 cards out are the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So Pisces, this could have something to do with a choice to do with your work or how you earn your living, your business, your website, anything like that. And then out comes the Empress again. More balance with another Empress, all 4 queens, feminine energy. See? 2 of those. So I would say that she definitely balances out all of this masculine energy. So there's a lot of information and kind of messages pointing to balancing the masculine and feminine, right? Being gentle, but staying strong. Strong and gentle. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Be strong and gentle, Pisces, for the month of July. So something may be coming up. You may want to come back and watch this mid-July just to see, what has happened and how it relates. It's, maybe hard to kind of tell that right off the bat at the beginning of the month, because this has a lot of information about things that probably may happen, decisions that may be made. Okay, Spirit, any animal oracle for my beautiful Pisceans here? Any animal oracle for my beautiful Pisceans? Okay. Deer. Yeah, 3. Another 3. 9s and 3s have been prominent in your reading, so remember that as well. They gave you 3 cards. There's a 6. 3, 6, 8. Okay, let's see what these are. Deer. Be gentle with yourself and others. Oh my goodness. Can't say it any better than that, Pisces. Gentle force. Be gentle with yourself and others. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Being gentle with yourself and others. And then you have 8. Dolphin. Be playful and seek fun in life. Yeah, don't forget about having joy, even when you're working on things. Be playful, right? Like the dolphin. Seek fun in life. I love that. And then you have Panther. This is a 6. So you have a lot of Tesla energy here with all the 3s, the 9s, and now they threw in a 6. Be bold and determined in your goals. Yeah, this goes along with the goat and the ram cards, right? So Pisces, think about what your goals are for July, or what your goals are for this year or before the end of the year, right? But remember not to beat yourself up about how far you've come, or if you've come as far as you thought you would. Just give yourself some love and be gentle, right? Partnership, I mean, it could be. Pisces is the romantic sign, right? There could be romance in the air. Just remember to stay balanced with the masculine and feminine. Okay, please don't forget to give the video a like. I really appreciate it. Peace and kindness every single day. I do love you all.